Hey there, creepy peeps, and welcome to another horror topic discussion video. Yeah, that's, this much smaller gap between discussion topic videos this time. And this one is specifically horror related as opposed to like the last two we did, which were like more general movie related, I think. This topic discussion idea comes to us via royalty suggestion from Melissa. She is Creepy Royalty on my Patreon page, and one of the perks of being a royalty is you get to pick a video for me to do each month. And she suggested this topic, kind of. I don't think this is what she originally suggested for me to do. I took liberties. Sorry. You're only giving me money each month, Melissa. I'm just gonna change your idea. But it inspired me to do this topic, so I'm still gonna credit her with the idea, obviously. Anyways, so I want to say thank you to Melissa for suggesting the topic, and all my other creepy patron peeps for your support of my channel. If you want to find out the perks to being a creepy patron peep, you can follow that link in the description. So I'm kind of just gonna do what I do, present the topic, give you my brief opinion on it, and then I'm gonna leave it to you guys in the comments section. So I think Melissa's original suggestion was for me to talk about the horror movies that I think every horror fan should watch. And that just got me thinking about those select crazy people in the horror community that, have this idea in their heads that if you're gonna be a real horror fan, you have to not only see, but love certain horror movies. Otherwise, you're not a horror fan. So Melissa's suggestion brought me to that. So I really wanted to do the topic discussion on that. So I hope you don't mind, Melissa, that I took liberties with your suggestion. But I thought it was a really interesting idea and a really interesting topic to talk about. Probably be a little bit controversial, maybe. When I say I feel like, I mean, I've experienced this, and I'll get into that. There are certain movies that certain horror fans, not everybody, honestly, not everybody, it is a minority group within the greater horror community, it really is, that when they find out that you haven't seen a certain horror movie or you don't like a certain horror movie, Goddess help you, they will usually leave just awful fucking hate on whatever whether it's a video, a post, or whatever, because you haven't seen Friday the 13th or Halloween or the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, or even worse, if you don't like one of those movies. Oh goodness. You guys saw Carnage Candy's stream this past Friday. I was a guest on her channel. We live streamed, and I did talk about this a little bit. There are, I feel like I have an unpopular opinion a lot of times. Not all the time, but there are sometimes I really just really take that unpopular opinion. But there are two movies that come to mind that I did not like, and I remember getting my worst hate comments because I did not like these movies, and they were I'm almost scared to say what movies they were because I'm saying it in the same sentence with I don't like these. I'm scared I'm gonna get more hate comments. Oh my god. That was The Town That Dreaded Sundown, but to be fair, I also didn't like the remake either, so it was just I was shit talking both of those movies in that review. Zombie/Zombie 2/Zombie Flesh Eaters. When I did reviews for those movies, I did not like the movies. That was my opinion. I got fucking awful hate comments for that. Just really bad. Like, every nasty word that you could call somebody, I was called because I did not like those movies. And I didn't even realize that those were movies that so many people loved. Like, truly, I didn't. Because I'm a younger horror fan. Give me a fucking break. Like, I was born in 1992. Like, all right. I didn't grow up with these movies, so sorry. Other movies that people generally tend to freak out about if you haven't seen or you don't like are Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Friday the 13th, A Nightmare on Elm Street, Poltergeist, Halloween, Alien, Hellraiser, The Exorcist. There are definitely a few others too that people generally tend to freak out if you haven't seen them, but I feel like those are kind of the big ones. And I feel like this kind of conflict, at least from in my own experience, it kind of creates a rift between like older horror fans and younger horror fans. As for, you know, horror fans maybe around my age, we didn't grow up watching these movies, and I feel like there's kind of I know this is gonna be like the oh well is me part of the video where I feel like horror fans my age do get a lot of shit because we grew up watching a lot of horror remakes, like so many remakes of classic 80s slashers, so many Japanese horror remakes. We grew up with the remakes, and I'm never shy about admitting like I have a soft spot for this remake, My Bloody Valentine. I saw the remake before I saw the original one, and I can say that about so many movies where I saw the remake before I even heard about or saw the original one. And I feel like, we grew up watching those remakes, so you grow up around different types of horror movies. So there are definitely some people that when you go back and watch the original one, it seems even more dated, and maybe certain people don't kind of get the value in watching the classics, which you don't have to. If you don't like it, you don't like it. But I feel like some other horror fans can kind of get like the haughty, like holier than thou attitude, like because they were able to see those classics in the theater and they're the true horror fans. You're only there are just, like I said, it's a very select group of people. It's nobody I know personally, thank the goddess, that acts like this. I wouldn't be friends with them if they did. They kind of take on this attitude that if you don't like them, it's because you don't know anything about horror, because you're young and stupid and fat and ugly and pimply and a cunt and a bitch. Oh wait, no, those are just all the things I've been called because I don't like certain horror movies. Sorry. Got a little salty. Can you see why I wanted to do this topic, Melissa? I love how I said I was going to talk for just a little bit and it's been 10 minutes. I feel like there's going to be a part 2 to this because there's kind of a flip side to this argument. Not to this argument, to this topic that I really want to address. So there may be another topic discussion coming up soon, which may be even more controversial. But I'll save it for another video because this could go on forever. And it's a slightly different topic. Right, so I want to know what you guys think about this in the comment section. Most of my, at least for my YouTube analytics, most of my audience is from like the 18 to like 45 range. I can't remember the age ranges that YouTube does, but it's like those middle two age ranges. I think it's like 18 to 30 and like 30 to 45, I don't remember. But most of my audience is within that age range. So I'm interested to see what you guys think about it. If you guys encountered stuff like this, or if you don't like a certain horror classic or you haven't seen one, and how people react when you say that you haven't seen it or you don't like it. Let me know in the comment section. And just let me know what you think in general. Do you think differently of horror fans if they say they don't like Alien or they don't like Halloween? I want to know that in the comment section too. This is all in the name of discussion. Nobody's here to shit on anybody. If I see any nasty comments in that comment section, your ass is getting reported to the YouTube police. But no, your comment will be deleted because there's no nasty talk in here, just all discussion. Right, yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this video now. I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new here. Become a Creepy Peep today. I post videos Monday through Friday. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, stay strange. Bye.